Hey guys, my name is Steve Guttenberg. We're looking at Noah here. We met in Brooklyn. We both live in Brooklyn. Noah is an artist, a real artist, a working artist. You make your living as an artist, right?
That's right. Painting,
You're really
drawing.
good. And that shirt, you designed that shirt.
I did.
And you know what, guys? I bought that shirt. So that shirt's going to be in some of my videos. And it's got a lot of records. And he's an audiophile, but he's a little reticent. You're a reticent audiophile. You don't want to commit. I think that's your problem. You don't want to really, you don't identify as an audiophile, but I say you are we talked a lot before we shot this video, because you're into listening, and sound is big, right?
I love sound. Sound is very important to me. I think I steer away from the audio. Now I accept the term.
Okay.
But when I was younger, that was like, old guys into stereo equipment, which I am now.
This is true. They're old.
And
now you're
But
old.
back then I was into punk rock and hip hop, and I was into turntablism. And turntablism is like a religion based on... It's actually just, making music with records, but it's all about taking bits of sound from analog records and mixing them and manipulating them and just coming up with different crazy sounds. And that's all, so that's really, I think...
Yeah,
that's an audiophile thing. It's, and I'll play like scratch music for people, and they're like, it sounds very technical. I don't get it. Or listening to noise records or punk records, which were like anti-music at the time.
Right.
But if you're anti-music, it's because you really love music and you want to destroy it.
Okay.
Or or punk is getting too musical, so you're like, what the real punk thing to do would be to make the opposite, make terrible music. Shout out to Fossil Fuel, shout out to the Crooked Eye Killer, Retard Riot Radio, Punch People, Wheelchair Full of Old Men.
These are bands?
These are bands, labels, crews, people.
So, wait, I just want to remind everybody that this is the Audiophiliac Daily Show. So it's about audio. And beyond that boombox that's right over your head there, you have these B&W speakers. Now, you when I first came here, and you said, what are these speakers? I guess they're B&Ws because they have a Kevlar mid-range there. But they got these shiny woofers I'd never seen. And what is this model? You told me, and I forgot.
They're like 603.
Okay.
Yeah, made in the UK. They're DM604S3.
Well, of course they are, and they're wonderful. I've heard them, and they're incredible. But
they sound great, and I got an amazing deal on. I found them on Craigslist, searching for.
And how much?
Like a fraction of the price. I don't remember exactly, but it was very
pennies
cheap.
On the dollar.
And pennies on the dollar.
So this is the depending on what side of the room you're on. This is the left one, and then way over there, not that far from over there, is the right channel one. That's very clever of you. So anyway, you are heavy into records. Obviously, got a lot of records.
Yeah, records are they're a big part of what I do. Very influential. Me. Oh yeah.
And then you have two Technics turntables.
Yeah, I've had these since high school.
Since high school, so they're antiques.
I bought one with my best friend, Chris, the Crooked Eye Killer.
Of course.
And he bought the other one, and we had shared custody of them. While we were doing a radio show together, 91.3 WVKR. We were community DJs.
Nice.
And did the influential Retard Riot Radio.
Exactly. So, and then you got this mixer here. We got what is this thing here?
Oh, that's William Onyeabor. That's amazing music from Africa.
All right.
Cool. This is, I have an original press. This is a repress, but I have an original pressing of this record as well.
Oh, and then you see you're an audiophile again. So then you got this mixer.
That's a Rane TTM.
Right.
56S.
And then we're the viewers are into gear. So we gotta show them the gear.
Here's my Nakamichi. It has stasis. I don't know what that means, but
stasis.
Yeah.
No, seriously, stasis. This was designed in part by Nelson Pass. So it's a type of circuit. Nelson Pass, big deal, Nelson Pass audio, threshold. first watt amplifiers. This Nakamichi had the hand of Nelson Pass was involved in it. And then you're into cassette. And
Yeah.
You found these on the street?
I found these on the curb,
No,
and I was
perfect.
overjoyed.
I bet. And they work.
Yeah, and this tape deck is fantastic. It was, I didn't know tapes. I've been
sound
listening
that
to
good.
tape all my life, and it's always been kind of, you know,
Yeah,
cheaper
muffled. And
90s
Yeah.
tape decks.
so that's pretty impressive. I mean, there's more stuff in this place. You said there's a Marshall
Oh.
amp over here?
You know, I lied. I think it's a PV.
Oh, I see.
Or no, crate. Somebody gave it
It's
to
a
me. I get
crate?
most of my
Alright.
gear by people giving it, or I find it places, and
Here's
I
one
did.
of-
I did buy the mixer, and
Here's one of your paintings.
oh, that's a more abstract one.
All right. But back to audio.
Yeah,
So you told me you have like 30 Masters of Reality.
I have many copies of Master
Many.
of Reality.
And so we just
yeah.
picked out a few. You could describe them. You could put that down here. Yeah. So
This is a Japanese pressing
Alright.
without the obi strip, but
Okay.
it's cool because it has the inverse back cover.
okay.
Shout out to Trash Palace Record Store in Stockholm,
Of course.
Sweden,
I go there often.
which is how I found out that there were so many different pressings of records. They make a.
And this one is from where?
Where's this one from? I should know. Venezuela. This is Venezuelan. This is with the rainbow logo is Brazilian.
Nice.
Amazing. I really like this. This is silver. This is a rare Australian one from like 1980, I believe.
Yeah.
And then I really love the bootleg ones from. They tend to come from like Taiwan and like look at that, so crazy.
Yeah.
People should see an act like the original cover. So I'll get. Well, this is a Korean one. This is one of my all-time favorites
The
because
light
you
is
can't even see
reflective.
that at all.
Aim it down a little
It's
bit.
green,
Yeah.
completely green,
Okay. Very nice.
completely green, illegible.
I wonder why they're green. But anyway, okay.
This is actually the sought after Vertigo UK
Okay.
original pressing with the poster included. Very first pressing, Vertigo Swirl.
Okay. Is that the best sounding one?
That's the best sounding one,
Oh.
of course.
So easy. Isn't it?
And
Oh, and here, a raised strip. This is a very
Oh, yeah.
important. This is a movie, folks. This is David Lynch's first full-length feature movie. He made shorts before this. And this is the soundtrack, which is lots of weird noises. I mean, a lot of my conversation with Noah is about weird noises. He and I share a fascination with just sound for sound's sake. And David Lynch is into sound. I could go on about my personal close encounters with David Lynch, but I will do that in another video, because this video is about Noah and not David Lynch. But just the fact that he had this record with Henry, that's the main character in the movie, his head becomes an eraser. But that's another story.
yeah, it's played by Jack Nance.
Jack Nance, who has gone
I
on
got to
to,
give a shout out to Mudboy, my brother,
Okay.
who also does some very weird sound stuff, soundscape art, and he has a great new record called Night Eyes, critically acclaimed.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's only 500 copies of it, but it has it's
Do you
over
have
there.
Do you have number one?
Yeah, number one. It has eyes burnt into the cover of it. It's very cool.
Wow. So, oh, look, there's another Masters of Reality up there.
Oh
So-
yeah, there's even more of them. There's a
Yeah, there's a whole
whole
bunch.
deck of them,
There's
and
a
then
whole
there's
section.
a book. A zine. I make zines,
Oh, right.
and this is like very inspired by Masters of Reality.
Damn.
These you can get at Printed Matter. See, here's like a Vertigo obsessed person walking around looking for records. Record obsessed again.
Yeah,
I gotta
we're good.
go digging. And these are the satanic backwards lyrics.
Yeah, but you're such a
Children
gentleman.
of the grave.
Where does all this satanic stuff come from?
No, it's all in good fun.
Okay.
That's another zine with original Pettibon art and then artwork that I did for old. These are old punk rock shows, and then fake flyers that I made that were pretty silly, like Mr. Mom, When Harry Met Sally is a pretty good band name. Hilly Crystal Presents. Get it, like Billy Crystal and Mr. Mom and Curly's Gold and.
So you told me you have another space that you have art in.
Oh yeah, so I have
more
a painting
audio there, right?
a painting studio in Dumbo
Uh-huh.
with a.
The most part of New York City, folks. Okay.
Yeah, down under the Manhattan Bridge underpass.
There you go.
At the Two Trees, 20J Street.
Okay.
It's a big building owned by Two Trees.
And you have your art there, but you also have more sound systems there?
Yeah. So I have another. I'm obsessed. I love Technics turntables. That's
Clearly.
my
So you have more Techniques
extension of. Yeah. So I have a BD10, which I always wanted. Not a. That's sorry, a 1210.
Okay.
Which is the black version of the.
Black.
MK2.
And what are the speakers there?
The speakers are speakers I bought. I have some JBLs that I bought when I was in high school. Again, and have had for the last 20 years, and are
why change?
And stacked on top of that to get a little more high. Those are very bassy speakers.
Oh, okay.
And on top of that, I found a pair of
Trebly speakers.
Trebly speakers, yeah. So I got a high end and a low end.
So instead of bi-amping, you're bi-speakering.
Bi-speakering, yeah.
You created a new form.
Exactly.
Wow. So anyway, here's more of Noah's art. And wait, I'll pan around one more time here.
Yeah, here's a good one. Oh, sorry, we got to stay connected.
Work together. Yeah. Oh, all right. And this jacket.
Oh yeah, punk.
Holy moly,
it's punk.
And you wear this in public?
I did. I wear it. I made it myself, and I do wear it in public.
Wow, you have a similar fashion sense as me. Not. Wow.
Here's a good one to zoom at.
What? Which one?
Well, I got the New York Art Book Fair.
Okay.
You can always find me there selling my buttons and zines.
Oh, okay, right. All right, the whole box of buttons.
Printed
There's a
Matter.
whole box of buttons.
Oh, yeah. You can get those at the Whitney Museum and the New Museum.
And this is my shirt.
Oh, yeah.
That I just bought.
Oh, yeah. You got your Phil Spector button on there.
Yeah, see, it's been customized by the artist.
And your good I Blame Society.
Yeah. I had it at an angle there. That was kind of a statement. That was a statement.
Yeah, here.
Yeah. Look, and it's got a racer head in there. There it goes down there, see? So we're ending where we're beginning, sort of.
Sure. Thanks.
So, Noah.
Yeah.
It's been a trip. We were separated at birth. We are the same person.
Thanks for coming over, Steve.
We share a very similar sensibility, and I love your approach to being an audiophile. Definitely breaks new ground. And you were very happy and proud of the fact that you find a lot of stuff on the street.
Yeah, if it makes sounds, I'll listen to it, and it really. I think a big part of it is the music you put into it.
Right.
If it's good music, it'll sound good on different levels.
Yeah. Oh, so beyond the Black Sabbath, you're into reggae and dub.
Yeah, I love reggae, dub, punk rock, soul, funk, funkadelic. I'm a huge funkadelic fan. Maggot Brain is one of the greatest. I'll just pull this right out.
Of course, Maggot Brain.
Yeah.
With a name like Maggot Brain, it has to be.
It's one of the greatest records ever made.
Oh man, I gotta hear this. Maggot Brain.
You've never heard this record?
My life has been.
Oh my God, you're in for a treat.
Yeah.
This is a serious treat right here.
We'll play it now, but there's copyright issues, so we can't do it. But after this video's over, I will be in Maggot Brain's heaven.
Yeah, these are all funkadelic records. These are all Lee Scratch Perry records.
Oh man, I like him. I do. Seriously.
Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah. Pioneer of sound.
But you don't like box sets, you were saying, right? You got a bunch.
Yeah, because they, I love listening to records, and if they're inside of a box, you got to open the box, and then you got to dump the records out of the box, and then you got to get them out. These you just pull out of the sleeve. This I found on the street, another street find.
What?
The box, the classic 80s
and it works.
box. Works great.
Yeah. Take it to the beach.
Yeah, take it to the beach. It's very heavy and takes a lot of batteries.
A lot of batteries.
D batteries.
D. Yeah, a manly battery. One of these little skinny ones. The little disc-shaped ones look like quarters. No, this is a human-sized battery. Anyway, Noah, it's been a pleasure. This has been a lot of fun. Your apartment is incredible. This is an audio show. I'm not going to show you the whole apartment, guys, but his place is just...
this is the studio part where we do sound work
find
and
this apartment when
drawing.
I was looking. I think we're done.
Thank you, Steve.
My name is Steve Guttenberg. This is Noah. I'm Steve Guttenberg, the Audiophiliac. This is the show that you come to daily, and if you like it, please subscribe. And by the way, I should point out, there's over 500 freaking videos on this channel. So Noah's amazing. Watch this one over and over again, but check out the others. and I'll see you back here again very, very soon. See you guys.
Peace.
Peace. Peace out.